Mm. And the other practice that we do on a daily basis, as I talked about last time, is the practice of yoga postures, yoga asanas. They help to habitually compose our body and mind, to increase our ability to direct our emotions, our feelings, our impulses, rather than being directed, rather than being controlled by them. We achieve that through the practice of yoga asanas. So, this is the first element of meditation, composure. Starting with a composed body and mind. Some people think that's what meditation is all about. It's just the beginning. That is just the starting of meditation. Now, meditation is not just to relax. Of course, that's part of meditation. It's a great benefit to be composed and relaxed. But that's really just the beginning. Then the next element of meditation is mental withdrawal. Withdrawing the mind from the external world. That is the next element. Why would we want to do such a thing? Because we go out in the world all the time seeking our happiness. And as I explained in one of the earlier sessions, the source of lasting happiness is not out there. It is not out there. It is in here. Because everything that you experience in the external world, everything is limited. It has a beginning and an end. It can give you limited joy, limited pleasure, but not permanent fulfillment, permanent happiness, bliss. That you can find within. And so, after composing the mind, we withdraw the mind from the external world. How do we do that? By, first of all, closing our eyes. Our eyes are the main organ with which we relate to the world. Main sensory organ. Of course, also the ears, touch, smell, nose, and tongue, tasting. But the predominant organ in most people are the eyes. So when we want to withdraw our mind from the external world, we close our eyes and go inside. If we keep our eyes open, so many visual impressions come into our brain through our eyes. So we withdraw our mind by closing our eyes. Again, staying in a place that is calm, that does not distract our eyes, our ears, our nose, we don't eat while we meditate, we don't taste anything. We endeavor to just remain in an environment that is as little, as minimally filled with sense stimulation as possible. That's why we do not listen to music when we meditate, because that's a stimulation coming from outside. So we want to withdraw our mind fully from the external world. So we do that by keeping our eyes closed, by holding our body in a pose that we do not move as much as possible, so that we do not feel friction, that we do not feel the touch of different things. We don't do things while we meditate. We keep our motor organs still, and our mind, eyes closed, and then we withdraw our mind from the external world. And there are certain techniques, certain for example, visualization techniques that we practice in yogic meditation. With these visualization techniques, we withdraw the mind from the external world and focus it inwardly. That is the next element of meditation. Withdrawal. And then what do we do with this withdrawn mental energy? Just remember how much mental energy goes out all the time, from the moment that you wake up. Your mental energy thinking about that, looking at that, hearing that, smelling that, tasting that, feeling that, touching that, all mental energy goes out and out and out. Imagine all that mental energy comes inside. And then we bundle it, we concentrate it, we focus it. That is the next phase of meditation. It's called concentration, dharana in Sanskrit. We concentrate all this withdrawn mental energy and focus it on one point. We locate it on one point. Now, in the yogic meditation, there are some certain techniques where we, after withdrawing the mind, we concentrate it on one point. That is not an external point. That's not a point out there. That's not a candlelight or anything external. It is a point within ourselves. And we focus, we concentrate, we bundle that mental energy within. Concentration. Concentration is a secret of success. Whatever you do, if you concentrate at it, you do it in a much more efficient way. Whatever it is. Might be cooking. You concentrate on the cooking instead of thinking about something else and burning something there. It's not concentration. Focus. Concentrate on the cooking. Concentrate on the study. Study the matter. And your mind doesn't go here and there. That's called scattered thinking. One thought is here, one thought is there, one thought is in the past, one is in the future. Your mind goes all over the place. That's not concentration. Concentration is focus. Bundle it, concentrate it like a laser beam. Concentrate it. So much mental force, so much mental energy is there. In any activity, if you learn to concentrate fully on that particular activity, you will be able to do it with more mental strength, more heart, with your whole being is present then. So in meditation, the same thing. After withdrawing the mind, you concentrate it on one point. That takes practice, of course, because you concentrate on this one point and then your mind goes here and there and up and down and front and back. It is natural. And so you bring it back and you practice, you learn to keep your mind concentrated on one point. It's almost like when you draw, when you learn to write, you learn how to use your hand. Okay, I'm doing this movement. In meditation, you learn to use your mind as if you're using your hand. You're taking your hand and drawing something. In meditation, you're taking your mind and moving it where you want it to go. And then you concentrate it at one point, dharana.